All right, hopefully my voice is not noticeably scratchy on this recording, but I might have to stop halfway through and start again. But for now, we'll just persevere. But anyway, custom packs run, and like often happens when I'm playing custom packs, I was trying to do something else and got a different run altogether. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you get units in a different sequence, or you don't find exactly what you need. But a lot of the time when I'm playing custom packs, I'm just accepting that I'm going to lose turns 3 and 4. And here we're just stacking up kiwis, going to look for something to put the buff onto. And I get toad. Normally I don't bother combining kiwis, but sometimes, if I don't get the strawberry immediately, I'll do it. So here we're going to have to wait to sell it. I take the stoat because I'm just going to look for the useful, like tier 3 is so important in custom packs because you're looking for blobfish, clownfish, capybara, weasel. There's so many like auto includes on tier 3. And here I was about to pill the ant with a 50-50 shot of buffing a 1/1 unit. So I decided to wait. But I think I'm going to get impatient here and I'm just going to do it anyway. Which was pretty risky, but luckily it actually lands on the toad. So this pack was set up for something else, and I'm sure at some point I'll upload the runs that it was intended for. Here we get wrecked by Seahorse again. Definitely one of the reasons you don't want to be playing units like Betafish in 4th position. But this is what happens when you try and go for a toad carry, where toad is really a support unit where it's not really designed to be big stats at the back unless you're going for hedgehogs. But I was hoping for something else to happen in this game, which didn't happen. And I was just building up the toad, so at least I had one big unit that I was going to keep. But actually, I think in this run I'm going to keep the weasel as well. And here I get Nyala on level up. So now I think I can actually just sell the clownfish and we'll go for lobster to give the Nyala some buffs. And we'll take anteater, which pairs well with the toad. I'm going to freeze the level, the crow for next turn. And also the turtle to probably give the toad melon armor. The thing I was trying to do, I'm not going to spoil it because I'll definitely upload it at some point, but I had to play so many games to try and get footage for it because anytime you're trying to do something specific, suddenly the game doesn't want you to get it. It's really quite bizarre at times, but anyway, here we're building up a reasonable sort of feint team, and that's going to play into where the direction of this run goes. So we're on turn 8, and we've got most of our final team here already. There's just 2 tier 6 units that are going to come into play pretty soon. I can't remember if I get them on turn 9 or not. We'll see, because we're going to level the... There we go. So there's the first one, is Pteranodon. And Pteranodon is... I've said it before that it's like insanely broken. But we're not going to use it for the sort of, usual stuff in this video. Normally, you're using it to make Nurse Shark shoot again. Or what else could you use it for? The previous video I had on it was duplicating level 3 Eagle, which is crazy broken. But since we have multiple feint pets on the team already that benefit from it, doubling up. So here actually, because it's a level 1 Pteranodon, we don't get the double on the Nyala. But as soon as it gets to level 2, we're going to start, activating both feint units in front of it. So luckily we get Chocolate and Crow. So we can insta-level and we get Mammoth, which is very nice because apart from the Toad, the rest of the team's stats are absolutely awful. So here I was going to give Pepper to the Pteranodon, but I decided instead I'll give it Potato, just in case of crocodile overspill or something. I've been trying to use some of the newer foods a bit more just for a bit of variety. So here you can see what happens. The mammoth buffs get doubled. Alright, took a quick voice break there, but here we get to the crux of the video, which is pilling mammoth in the shop with Pteranodon. And to me, Pteranodon is kind of like an alternate version of alpaca, in that it just lets you go completely crazy with stuff that otherwise would be impossible. And pilling mammoth, while good, it's also kind of unreliable because, you have to find the pill. And the later you get, because it's a tier 6, it's much less likely to happen. However, when you've got Pteranodon, you're getting double the value from each pill that you find, which means that you don't need to find as many. And so here we comfortably beat these guys, and I think I'm just going to look for more pills and more mammoths, really, because I kind of want, so here we get the mushroom, and that means that in battle, the mammoth is going to have its ability doubled twice. And then we get the dream roll when you've got mammoth on board, which is pill mushroom. And that's just going to be a massive upgrade in stats permanently. So obviously one of the slight disadvantages, Pteranodon very strong, but you do need to find the pills. But also when you use the pills in the shop, you consume one of the triggers for the battle. Or maybe, sometimes you can consume 2 if you get lucky and find enough pills. So here we're gonna pill the mammoth, and then immediately put the 1-up back on it again. And I get another one, so I could look to get the level 2. Yeah, so I'm gonna combine them just in case I get a level 2 mammoth. And then that would also, completely double the entire amount of buffs that the Pteranodon is generating in battle. And this is a pretty large looking team. However, I think actually what's going to happen here is we're going to win because the donkey sabotages its own team. Or we're going to draw. I think if the donkey had just been any other unit there, we would have lost because of the ordering. I could be wrong, but here I get the pill, but I want to wait until I get the level 2 mammoth before pilling. We actually get the level 3 Nyala. You could justify moving the Nyala to second position because it has the melon, but all the Pteranodon activations are going to be used on the mammoth anyway, so it's not really... you can't double the Nyala at this point until I get to the level 3 Pteranodon. So here this team actually looks extremely scary with the level 3 turkey and grizzly bear. But thankfully it's only a level 1 grizzly bear. And although they get some decent summons, the toad is actually going to have enough stats at the back to clutch out the win. So now we want level on the mammoth, and amazingly we get Pteranodon, which is absolutely perfect because it means we get the double pill off the mammoth, and then we can also level up the Pteranodon, and now it has 3 triggers for the ensuing battle, which means it's going to activate the mammoth, it's going to activate the weasel, and it's going to activate the Nyala. And here's a funny 4 squad with the 50-50 falcon, and they copy all my stuff. However, I don't think it's going to be good enough. And the potato actually does something blocking a cobra snipe there. And the 50-50, or almost 50-50 golden retriever comes in and cleans up. So I'm just going to give the weasel the melon. Almost forgot what it was called for a second there. And I think, here we do get the chocolate, and I give it to the toad because it's the only thing close to leveling up. And I didn't realize at the time, but I didn't already have the level 3 toad achievement. We get matched with a Highland cow team, and although they are getting almost 50 trumpets straight away, we know we're going to get the exact same number from our own golden retriever if the Nyala faints. So it's a very, very comfortable win in the end. So Pteranodon, I think enjoy it while it lasts because it's definitely going to get changed. But nice to use it in a team that doesn't have Nurshark in it.